Hi everyone, this is Oma Helga, and I've had a really rough week. Um, the last 3 weeks, 3 of my dogs died. My Tucker that you always saw, she died 2 days ago, and then 2 days later, my grandson's dog died. They were 14 and 16 years old. You know, it's hard and it's really difficult when you had them so long because they're like your children, and so it takes a while for you to get better and to deal with it. And you have to mourn them too, just like you do people. And but I know they're in doggy heaven, and so they're okay, and now they're with all their brothers and sisters who have gone before. But there's nothing you can do except try to accept it that you don't have any of your dogs anymore, which is kind of difficult, especially our age. They are everything, it doesn't make you lonely at night. And so it's very difficult. But after you mourn for a few days, you have to tell yourself, you have to pick yourself up, and you have to go on. And the way I do it, so that I can at least get this done, I watch happy things. Like got up this morning, and then I started watching things like dance to Chubby Checker, boogie woogie dancing, and Michael Jackson. He is the best performer, and it's happy things. And of course, my all-time favorite is Elvis Presley. His songs are just absolutely gorgeous. I'm also redoing my garden, but it's so hot right now, so I can only do 20 minutes at a time. But I'm going to do a lot and concentrate a lot more on my eBay things. And Etsy, I'm not doing so much because their app on my phone is not working right, and I get frustrated after a while. So I'm going to wait until they fix whatever it is that they have. But eBay is doing good. And I have to tell you, I don't get eBay things like other people where it's so expensive and everything. I get normal stuff that I think are beautiful, and that somebody will like them. I've been in retail all my life, and I love selling things, and eBay is a good place. I tried cross selling on Poshmark, but that did not work well for me. So that's a lot of work for nothing. So I stopped all that. So like I said, I'm concentrating on all this. So when I was feeling so bad, I decided I'm going to get out of the house, because that helps sometimes. And so I went to Goodwill, and it was a lucky day that I went where I went. They had Senior Day, which gives you an extra discount, but it was so full, like it was a Good Friday. And but I found a lot of things. But I have a budget, not like some of the resellers. They can buy for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm small, so I have a budget, and I don't go over my budget because I know better than that. So what I do is I put everything in my cart, and then I go somewhere by Goodwill, and then I check how much it is, and if it's over my budget, I have to put things back, and then I put everything back where it belongs. And but I found a lot of beautiful things that I think are beautiful. I'm going to post them all in the next few days. And I thought I'll just show you what I found, because it's hard to videotape there, you know, when so many people are always around, and it seems like I always find the days when it's the busiest there. So I'm going to show you in a minute exactly what I found. Well, I'm back. So I want to show you what I got at Goodwill. These are really beautiful. Look at this. Aren't they beautiful? It's so good not to have plastic in your kitchen. And so I went and bought these. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put them on eBay. They're from Crafton, and they are just so beautiful. I really, really like them. And then I have some more. See? This is, but they're really light. And this was like, the whole thing was like 17, and I might keep that for myself. And here, look at these, aren't they cute? And that was like $2. And I also got this little stein. It's a mini one, you know, and it's from Germany, I hope. I don't know. It doesn't say it, but it has one of the designs from Germany. So from, I think it's Düsseldorf. So that was only $2 too. And now this year, I was really lucky. A lot of things were like $2. See, it is really nice. And it's from Kenya. So that should work really well. Now I have the perfect gift for any woman. Look at this. Isn't that just absolutely funny? This is how we feel sometimes at home when we are doing all our work. And then I found a coffee pot, which was $4 only. See, isn't it nice? And it has a good design, really, really nice. Now, I found something that I really liked, and this here, I have to show you. I love egg holders. In Europe, you put the egg in here, you cut the top, and then you eat it with your spoon. And they are so hard to get. And I was lucky enough to find 2 more. Last time I found 2, no, I think it was 3 in that little store that I had, but this time it was Goodwill. And look at this. It was $4. And look, it is so nice. And especially here in Florida, I mean, you love shells, you know? It's just one of those things that it's really great to have. Now, look at this turtle. It's candle holder. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And then I found the wiggly little, I don't know, country man, I guess you might call him. And it was, let me see, this one was a little bit more. It was about $5. So that was good. Then I have this, which was $4. And I'm sure a guy would like to drink out of there. And this here is from Publix, salt and pepper shakers, which is perfect for when we have Thanksgiving. Now look at this here. It was $2. It's hand painted. And this cup is so gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't it? Just absolutely beautiful. And then I have a beautiful, it's made by Cupcakes and Cashmere. And look, perfect for all your rings and things that you always lose, you know. And then I have one more, no, 2 more. Look at these little people. And I had last time also something, but not like this. And then I have a scarf that is made by Winter Sports, and it is so pretty. It is really beautiful. And when you look at it, see how beautiful? Isn't that beauty? Okay, so those are the things that I wanted to show you, and that's what I could afford. I had so many more things, but before I leave Goodwill, I always go to this side, and then I always make sure, you know, that I'm not going over my budget, you know. So I had to put back a whole bunch of stuff, but maybe next time I can, if it's still there. But then I always find something. Okay, look at this. I found this on the day that I went, and it's a cross for my tucky. Isn't that beautiful? And it was only $6. Now, I have a thing when my dogs die, I always have a cross and their name in my backyard, and we have a beautiful place there for all of them. And it just makes me feel better. And I go there to talk to them sometimes. And I even have my little turtle that I lost after 50 years. So it just, you have to do whatever it takes to make you feel better. Life is so short, so make yourself happy.